Just got hooked up here, just dropping down, and sure enough, hooked up. Oh, a nice dark fish too. This is a beautiful fish. Oh, look at this fish. This is absolutely crazy. I haven't seen a fish this dark, and I'm just gonna shut off the heater here. I haven't seen a fish this dark on Cold Lake in a very long time, but this fish is like pretty much black. Absolute beauty. But yeah, we'll get this fish right back in the water. What a way to start off the day. We got one coming up here. Oh, he's chasing. Missed the first time. There we go. Ooh, the drag's a little loose here. Tighten her up. Yeah, definitely feels like a smaller fish here. Just by the little swirly head shakes. Should be right under the ice. We're at the leader. Oh yeah, just a little scrappy guy. Oh yeah. Man, we're in a school of very unique colored fish for Cold Lake today. And yeah, like these fish are just incredible. The colors on them are unbelievable. Just gotta get this hook out quick. There we go, I got him on the pole dancer. But yeah, like absolutely beauty colored fish, and getting right back in the water. Yeah, so welcome back. We're back out on Cold Lake doing something a little bit different today. We got a couple fish right off the bat before we can even really film the intro. So yeah, what we're doing different today is we got the active target set up, as well as a traditional 2D sonar being my Humminbird Helix 7. And we're just going to kind of put them side by side and see kind of what they look like as these fish are chasing up and interacting with our bait, so you guys can kind of see the differences. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far. A couple darker colored fish, which are pretty rare for Cold Lake, so hopefully get a few more fish here soon. And I got my buddy Scott and my other buddy John. They came up this morning. They're fishing in behind me here. They've hooked up to a couple fish already as well, so hopefully the bite stays hot and we have a fun day, so stay tuned. Chasing again the second time. Took a swipe, but he missed it. There we go. Hooked up. Yeah, that one dogged us a couple times up and down the water column, and yeah, we got him on the second try here. Just the leader here, so he's just under the ice. It's hard to get their heads up when there's not much ice. Yes, another cool colored fish. Oh yeah, this is a really nice fish. Another one of those beauty colors. Man, this is probably one of the funnest days I've had for as far as nice fish. And yeah, these colors are absolutely incredible. But we'll get this fish right back in the water here. Hey, come on. We got a flag. Oh yeah, that fish is definitely running. Looks like I might have stopped here. It was definitely running when we got up here. Give it a little bit longer. Oh, he's still going up there. Our drag's pretty loose here. Always check your drag first before you set the hook, because you're gonna want to get a hard hook set. So this fish is starting to run here, so we're just gonna reel into it here. A little bit of ice build up on the reel. There we go. We're hooked up here. Just had a herring laying on the bottom. Picked up this bait and I ran to deeper water. Doesn't feel too big. It's coming in pretty easy here. There we go. Yeah, that's not fighting too hard. We're at the leader here, so he's just under the ice. Yeah. Smaller fish. So it's right in the corner of the mouth here. Barbless hooks. Get them out. Give you guys a quick look, and I'll get this fish right back in the water. Yes, right there is pretty cool. You can see on the active target all the bait kind of flickering in and out, as on the Humminbird is just kind of a cloud of lines that kind of drains things out for the most part. You can't really see too much. You'd be able to see a fish if it came in. You'd generally see a big red bar, but yeah, for the most part you can't really see too much. Whereas the active target, you can see all the individual bait fish, so kind of neat. But yeah, we'll get back to fishing here. Hopefully there's a fish with this bait. A fish chasing here. There we go. That one came out of nowhere. I just switched to a swim bait after there was a little bit more finicky fish. Again on that head spin by Frostbite. Most of our fish this morning all came on the pole dancer. Kind of put on the brakes here a little bit. Halfway up. Feel them wrapping up a little bit. But feels like a decent fish. At the leader here. Another nice fish, but he was hungry. He choked that thing right down. Yeah. Check this, so it's got that whole bait all the way down his mouth there. We'll pop it out here. Give you guys another quick look at this fish, and I'll get it right back in the water. Oh, there we go. That's fish number 5 of the day, and 1 on the iFish Pro and 4 in the shack here jigging. We'll get back down there and see if we can get a couple more. So I guess the one thing with the active target is generally it's pretty good to about 100 feet. Quite often if you're using smaller baits, kind of like we are today, you'll start to lose your bait around that 90-ish feet, but you can still mark fish down to 100. But yeah, I kind of realized that after I set up here that it kind of wasn't the most ideal location to be comparing the two to each other, but yeah, we hooked up the 2 fish right away, so I didn't really want to move, and yeah, we caught quite a few fish throughout the day here. So hopefully some of that footage turns out where you can compare the two together and you guys can kind of see the strikes and how they're acting. Overall, these fish finders kind of have their different perks. Like you got your 2D is definitely good, best for deep water. If you're going to be fishing 150 feet, 2D is definitely the way to go. But when you're fishing off shallower, live sonar is pretty cool. You can see those fish kind of change direction. You can kind of tell how when they speed up, or you can see a lot. You get a lot more information to judge the mood of the fish and make your move to try to trigger a bite. Whereas the 2D sonar, you kind of just see the line rise up. Sometimes it rises up quicker. That's about all you got for making that decision. So yeah, we'll get back to fishing here and hopefully get one more fish. Yeah, this fish that's been slowly working its way in from the left hand side here. Let's reel up. See if we're close enough where he can see us or not. He's still about 20 feet away, so I'm not sure if he'll quite see us. We got one chasing here. There we go. Just caught it out of that bait there. Usually the bait comes in, usually it's holding fish, or there's either fish pushing it around, but yeah, we're hooked up again. It's been a pretty quiet last hour, not too much moving through. Doesn't feel like this is a very big fish or anything. but nice to be hooked up again. Did have a second fish with it. There's another one down there. Should be coming close here. Just the leader, so he's just under the ice here. That's a pretty long fish, but skinny. Get that hook popped out. Give you guys a quick look and we'll get this fish right back in the water. Let's drop back down and see if we can get that other one here. Still hanging out down there. See if it sees this bait dropping or not. Oh yeah, it's starting to make a move. We'll start reeling, see if we can get it to chase. Oh yeah, this one's chasing up. Not super aggressive, but it's okay. We'll drop back down. Maybe you'll hit it on the fall. Sometimes I just like to put my finger on my drag a little bit. Just kind of slow it down as it's falling. Give them a chance to hit it. The bonus about the active target is you can see 76 feet in each direction. The only problem is you're kind of seeing like a piece of a pie. It's a very narrow column, but shoots out very wide, whereas on the Humminbird or your 2D Sonar, it's like a cone with that transducer. So that one you're seeing about 10 feet on each side of your line. So yeah, kind of see a lot more with the active target, but you see more of the fish right under you with Humminbird. Here we go, one chasing. There we go. Turn off the heater. It's not so noisy, but yeah, that one chased right off the bottom. Absolutely crushed us. Once he seen that bait turn and try to get away, he was flying. Doesn't feel very big again. See, there's our leader, so he's just under the ice here. And another fish on that swim bait. Get that hook out. Give you guys a quick look here and get this fish right back in there. I got a flag. Flag, flag, flag. I heard a pop. Oh yeah, she's running. She is running. She's still running here. There we go. Hooked up. Feels like a heavier fish here. He's got himself all wrapped up or something. Did run quite a ways. Scott.
Feels like a gooder?
I don't know, it feels like it's got a little weight.
I'll take that. There, doing my cameo on Weaver's Bent Rods.
Yeah, this is Scott, everyone, from Peel Out Outdoors. I'll link his description in the bottom. He's just out here fishing beside me, and Rod, you're having some fun today.
Gotta do it.
This fish picked up the bait and just ripped to deep water.
That's way out, man. That's like a 45-degree angle.
I even heard it pop.
That's good. Your ice on the tip okay?
Yeah, that's not bad. Just you can feel any head shakes.
What do you got here? Any fluoro before the...
Yeah, there's
okay.
about 5 feet of fluoro. So.
Okay. And then what for a hook? Single, a treble? How many?
2 singles.
Okay. That's what I want to put my hands into. That's all I care about. I'm not stealing secrets.
There's the ice. Oh no.
Is that you or? Oh, you're stuck.
There we go.
Backwards.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why he's such a good fight.
Tail hooked.
You don't get that every day. Got him? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just a quick look. Nothing too crazy. That's a nice cold egg lake trout.
They're always big when they're tail hooked.
There you go.
Awesome.
I just got back inside after catching that last fish on the iFish Pro. Of course, it was tail hooked, so it fought a little harder. Thought it was a little bit bigger than what it actually turned out to be, but yeah, it just goes to show that taking those extra couple minutes to put out a second line can definitely help you get a few bonus fish throughout the day. That was the second fish outside so far on the iFish Pro, and we'll get back down here and hopefully get hooked up soon. There we go. That one finally hit up high. Just reeling up, seeing a little bit of a flicker up there, and he came flying down and smoked us. The leader here, so he's just under the ice. Oh, now he's freaking out. Took him a little while to wake up there. Now he's gonna be all tangled up here. He swam right out. He swam right out of the hole here. There we go. Holy man, it was quite the midday lull there. Usually don't go that long without a fish, but yeah, we got one. He kind of wrapped himself up there, but yeah, it's a nice healthy fish. But we'll get him right back in the water here. Yeah, we got one more fish there on the pole dancer after quite the lull. It's kind of a mid-water column fish. Nice to see one finally attack us the way you kind of hope they would. But yeah, we got about an hour left in the day, so we're going to get back down there and hopefully we can just get hooked up with maybe 1 or 2 more fish before it gets dark here. So stay tuned. Yeah, again, the gear we're using today, we got a 43-inch screamer paired with a 30 series Fluger President reel and a 20-pound Suffix 832 braid and a 20-pound fluoro leader. Of course, back to the pole dancer today. We did have a swim bait for a little bit today, and yeah, we just kind of been mixing it up throughout the day. We did have a hair jig on at one point, did miss a fish on that. We did get a bite, but yeah, we'll get back down there and hopefully we can get hooked up again. There we got one chasing right off the bottom. It's not coming up very quick. Now he's closing the gap a little bit. There we go. Hooked up. That fish came shooting up off the bottom as we were dropping down, and yeah, he crushed our pole dancer. Doesn't feel very big. Kind of on a smaller school of fish here today. But yeah, we got some super cool colored ones. We're at the leader, so he's right under the ice here. Yeah, just a little guy. He's got that bait just T-bone there. I'll pop those hooks out quick and give you guys a quick look here. Get him right back in the water. Yeah, just a little guy here, but yeah, I'll get him right back in the water. Yeah, there you go. Just another fish that came shooting up off the bottom as we were dropping down, and had just a quick switch in direction, and yeah, he kind of reacted pretty good to that and chased up and smacked us. So he'll get back down there and see if we can get another one. It was an absolute blast out here today. It's kind of got a couple flurry of bites right off in the morning. It's a pretty good bite, and then a couple hours of dead time, and then we eventually got hooked up with a few more fish. But yeah, we just kept grinding it out all day, and checking out the differences between that live sonar and their traditional 2D was pretty interesting. Watching how the fish react and kind of what you could see on each sonar unit. So hope some of that footage turns out pretty good to share with you guys, and yeah, we'll catch you on the water next time.